starting at 11 o'clock, run until 3 o'clock. We're going to be having a bunch of bouncy houses. There's going to be face painting. We're going to be grilling out, so there will be some food. I think you're getting in the dunk tank, right?
From what you told me before this started, yeah.
Yeah, just you.
I'm there. You said you had to start the room. You had dealers call out, so you probably won't even show up.
Yeah, probably.
That's pretty intelligent.
No, I will be there as well, so you and I can jump in the dunk tank. Not together.
Yeah, that was going really the wrong direction fast.
Sure glad they put that MA up there before it started.
Yeah.
That was rough around the edges for sure.
I caught it before I said it. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
After LKQ Fun Day, at the end of the month, we do have the Monster Stack, the Memorial Day Monster Stack. That's for last year was one of the bigger tournaments that we had. So I, of course, won't be playing in it because that would just be punting away $400. But I'm sure you'll play in it, yes?
Well, I think it's $300.
$300? Oh.
But you were already counting someone paying for $200 of your second buy-in.
Probably.
That's fair. That's fair. But it's also the satellite at the same time. Ends about the same time.
We are running the satellite throughout the month of May. The $100 gets you into the tournament, and we're playing down to 1 and 8 bag and come back on day 2, which is the last day in May, and play for
it's after day 2 of the Monster.
Yep, at least 1 seat to the WSOP main event. We're going to be nearing 2 seats after this coming Monday, and I'm guessing we get to 3 or 4 by the end of it all.
Yeah, at least more. 3, probably 4. You never know. That last day, you got day 2 of the Monster.
That is true.
So everybody that almost gets there can be so mad and then win 10K.
There you go.
Can't beat that.
I dig it.
I'll be one of them.
I won't be.
You win what?
No, I said I'd be one of the ones trying to win the 10K after bombing the Monster.
I mean, the joke a month ago was when's the last time you won. Now it's when's the last time you cashed.
Shoot, I ain't bagged since the 1970s.
Well, that's the rumor. That's the rumor going around.
That's what I heard.
Right after.
I couldn't even make it to Pearl River.
You're here for much better reasons.
Yeah,
podcast.
This thing.
It's gold.
Yeah, it's great. Gold.
Well, right after the Monster and the Satellite, we do have our first annual golf tournament. It is going to be on June 6th. We have all that information up on lkqcharityevents.com. It is going to be quite the fun day.
Yeah, for whoever joins it, because the teams I've seen sign up so far aren't very good.
Okay, well, you're one of those teams. You
exactly.
Do know. All right. And just as long as you're aware of that, I'm good with that. Speaking of golf tournaments, we did just do one this past week. We participated in one, and we didn't lose.
We actually played in 2. The LKQ did double up on Monday and
right.
played in 2.
We did. I forgot about that. And I assume the other team did much better than our team did.
Yeah, they had handicap involved.
Yeah. No.
I'm pretty sure they still lost.
Max. Yeah, but they probably still did a lot better. But speaking of winning, the LKQ softball team, men's team, finally won the first game of the season. We got 1 week left, and we just won that first game.
Are you on that team?
I am now on that team, yes.
Oh, now that was your first game?
No.
No, he'd probably prefer you not talk about the first game.
Yeah. My back still hurts from my tuck and roll fall.
I'm pretty sure you can show your bat bruise.
Yeah, it's still good.
Ooh. How do you hit yourself with your own bat? That's pretty rough.
Hey, we have a great time, but we did win our first game and of the season. But the co-ed team is doing really well. I think they are going to be making the playoffs here. Hopefully, we'll find out next week. So good luck to them next Wednesday at George Pierce Park. And if you want to laugh, you can come out and watch the men's team on Tuesday at George Pierce Park. No idea what time we're playing, but
it's going to be rough around the edges.
Very rough.
And definitely in between the diamond.
Next week in the co-ed, so let me throw this in. They got to win both games. If they win both games, they make it to a tournament that includes the other parks and leagues in Gwinnett County.
Do they win both games?
They should win the first one. The second one will be a good game. They're playing a team that's only lost once, just like we have. we should be undefeated, but we won't talk about that either. But I will say this, from being here all the time, the softball field is a great place to go. You don't feel like you're at work. Players, y'all come out there next week and watch. It's a good time. It really is.
It's goofy.
As soon as I heard Shane was at third base, I kind of guaranteed I wasn't on
Yeah,
the team
Shane
anymore.
coaches third base, and for a rec adult softball league, there's nobody any more intense than he is.
Yeah, he's probably an angry Ron Washington.
He thinks everybody out there is an athlete. He's got everybody trying to run.
Yeah, he sent me from second home the other night, and by the time I was halfway around third, the guy had the ball at home already. And I was like, well, we're not going to do that again.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
It was a
Great
good
businessman,
effort,
bad third base coach.
And lastly, for LKQ news, we do have the Freedom Bash coming up the beginning of July.
Actually, I think it's the end of July. It's not the beginning of July.
It starts the 17th, I believe.
So
middle
We're
to
both
the end.
wrong.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
way
get
to
for
set it
not
up.
preparing. Shocker.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in
It's
a little
all right.
bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Procrastination's not a good thing always.